Eleanor from KidsQuest Children's Museum, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a mobile using shapes from around your house. So you can see on the mobile that I made, we have circles and squares and triangles. And I made these shapes by tracing shapes that I found in my house. So I looked around for objects that had shapes in them. So I found this jar, which has a circle opening, and I had some boxes that were shaped like squares, and I'm sure you can find all sorts of interesting stuff. And to make your mobile, you're going to trace the shapes onto pieces of paper. So I have colored paper, but you can use plain paper and color it and paint it if you want to make it rainbow colored and really fun. So I'm going to trace this square box, and the fun thing about squares is you can line them up right on the corner, and then you don't have to waste any paper, and you just have to trace two sides. And then once you have your shape on your paper, you can cut it out. And then just like that, you have a piece for your mobile. So you can use just one piece and have it be one color, or you can do like I did and layer lots of pieces on top of each other so things are a little bit more colorful. So I think I'm going to do that for this piece. And I have these pieces that I cut out already. This circle is the shape of this jar, and this little square is the shape of this box. And I'm going to glue them together. That circle fits really nicely in the middle of the square, and the square fits nicely in the middle of the circle. So I get this really awesome looking piece for my mobile. So when I hang it up in the air, it's going to be spinning around like these if there's any wind or breeze. So I'm going to make a piece to go on the opposite side so that no matter how it spins, there will be something interesting to look at. So I made the same thing as this with just different colors, and I'm going to attach them so that they are back to back, and when they spin, there'll always be something pretty. But first, I'm going to put some string in between them, and the string will let us hang these pieces off of our mobile. So I just had this really thin thread at home, but you can use yarn or string, whatever you can find. You can even use strips of paper if you don't have any string at home. And since this is really thin, I'm just going to tape it between these two pieces of paper. So I just put a little piece of tape on this one so that the string is coming off of the top. And if you have a thicker strand and you don't want to have a bulge in the middle, you can poke a hole in the top of your mobile piece and thread your string through and then tie it in a knot so it won't come off. And then I'm just going to glue the other piece to the back so that we'll have a nice, complete mobile piece. And now that they're glued together, we have a shape that looks like this, and I can hang it up from my mobile. So to make mine, I used a clothes hanger with an open top, and I just attached the string and tied it onto this bottom piece. So you can make as many pieces as you want to go along the bottom. Just make sure they have room to spin. These guys are overlapping a little, so they're not having a very good time, so I might want to spread them out a bit so that everybody can spin around. And once you've done that kind of mobile, if you want to experiment and make a different kind, you can make a mobile like this that has some more organic shapes in it. And this way you can make your own shapes and be creative, and you can practice balance. So with this shape, this one is heavier and bigger than this shape. So I had to think about that when I was placing them on the mobile, so that they would stay straight like they are on here. If I put the big piece over on this side, the whole thing would go this way, but I wanted it to be straight and balanced. So you can experiment with making your own mobile, either the ordinary shape kind, like this, or the organic shape kind, like this. And you can share your mobiles with us and show us what you made. Thank you for watching.